is essentially the reverse of myopia. Since the eye is smaller than normal, images of distant objects are brought into focus at an imaginary point behind the retina. The glaucoma, or detachment of the retina, and may lead to blindness. Fortunately, myopia and hyperopia do not occur as often as might be expected. If, like height, refractive error fluctuated randomly throughout the population, the eyesight of Americans would likely exhibit a normal distribution. The values would fall on a well-defined, symmetrical bell-shaped curve known as the normal curve. In reality, however, there are not only more myopes and hyperopes, but also many more eminent people with 20/20 vision than a normal curve would predict. This excess of eminence has led some scientists to speculate that during development, the eye goes through a natural process of improvisation, regulating its size, so that the images of distant objects will ultimately be focused precisely on the retina. Ophthalmologists who believe that myopia is acquired, ophthalmologists who believe that myopia is acquired, are especially fond of this notion. They argue that the developing eye is like a self-focusing camera, which adjusts refraction to the environment. If the environment is abnormal, involving much closer work, the eye may become myopia. This is all in truth, no regulation by or why whether it is in fact possible to use myopia environment has been studied in
regularly sales at the store impress the Greeks. The first century report is they are both cannibals and omnivorous. the local of 100 vessels carrying the men of an entire village.
And we'll have to wrap that up for now.
And Morgan Cole.
Solana Kent worked with the boat of the systems. Solana Kent worked with the boat of the systems. 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 And the trading side lived there on the west coast of Texas. Across to Florida. 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 And worked their way through the South and back up those.
From the compact disc, get low. 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 From the compact disc, get low.
When it was funny that, they hear like a little musician swab, and we were musician swab, and musician swab, musician swab. And we all there for 5 days with all the equipment there, working the boat of the systems, working on the boat of the systems, working on the boat of the systems, in the boat of the systems, working the boat of the systems. So like a little musician swab.
From the compact disc, get low. From the compact disc, get low. From the compact disc, get low.
Well, it was funny that when we did all 5, there's sort of like a little musician swab working the boat of the systems.
Is La Noche de Rabana, Night of the Radishes, on December 23rd. On this night, the Oaxaqueños display sculptures built from the fleshy roots of the radish plant and arranged in miniature scenes frequently embellished with dried flowers, fresh fruit, leafy vegetables, and colorful doll clothing and accessories. Where possible, the designers choose grotesque roots that naturally convey the human, animal, plant, or inanimate forms they envision. The radishes, usually red but often white as well, range from minuscule to nearly 2 feet long. Increasingly, for added realism, roots are modified by cutting or scraping, and smaller roots or slivers secured to them by toothpicks. The tableaux range from exalted portraits of biblical texts and storybook fables to whimsical vignettes of secular life, sometimes featuring figures whose crudely executed anatomies border on the indecent. Although most themes are familiar and easily recognized, many are titled, sometimes, with original lines of prose or poetry. The crowd pleasers are the Nativity, the Inferno, the Flood, and the all-time favorite, the Posada, a type of procession symbolizing Mary and Joseph's search for lodgings in Bethlehem, in which people wander through town knocking on doors. Some 30 tableaux are displayed in makeshift booths set up on the street fronting the governor's palace, which sits on the south side of the Zocalo, the city's main square. Each stall is identified by number and family name, since prizes are awarded for what the city-sponsored judges consider the most extraordinary arrangement. As the evening progresses, family members stand behind their creation, entertaining questions and comments from the steady stream of spectators, who often lay wagers on possible winners. At 9 o'clock, first, second, and third place cash prizes of up to $500, along with certificates for honorable mention, are presented by the governor himself in a public ceremony in the palace. Several families have over the years become local celebrities and invariably surface among the winners. The Gomez family usually places, and in 1985, the Garcia Esperanza family walked away with 3 of the 4 winning entries. The winners attach their ribbons to their exhibits for all to know, and spectators jam the street to obtain a second glance. The climax of the night, the between 11 o'clock and midnight is a fireworks display, to which the crowd responds with raucous appreciation. At midnight, all activity ceases. Each scene is disassembled and taken home by its creator or by a local admirer who may have paid a day's wages to possess such a masterpiece. With frequent sprinklings of water, the work can be kept fresh for several days to become conversation pieces for the remaining holiday festivities. Eventually, the various tuberous gods and demons, palaces and stables, folk, horses, sheep, dogs, and sunflowers wilt and shrivel into unrecognizable forms and have to be discarded. The radish was introduced into the New World shortly after the Spanish conquest in the early 16th century. A member of the mustard family, the plant was probably domesticated in China and has been a common, highly adaptable garden cultivar throughout Europe and Asia.
Are not participating in activities. Civil liberties have a stated in view of voluntary drug testing. High school students do have constitutional rights, said Lord Siegel of the American Civil Liberties, the ACLU, in New York, and among them the right not to unreasonable research, as Thomas Lyne, Fourth Amendment. Another question is the test reliability. Even if the test is 95% accurate, 5 in 100 may get false positive results. These can be caused by the use of the cold medicine, the painkiller ibuprofen, and some herbal The question is testing in school the way we do it? With a chain, East Coast design for $10. Black suede pumps by J.C. Penney for $20. Romantic black heart and crystal earrings by Tonic Creations for $46. Rayon slate oblong scarf with black undertone and fringe, and that's from Together Crafts for $12. A leather bag with a long shoulder strap, small flap, and a silver closure from Esprit Accessories for $18. Silver and jet enamel chain link bracelet by Monet for $35. And a Deco antique nickel bracelet with jet stones from St. Cat for $25. Black and silver antique heart drop earrings by Rosecraft for $3. You don't often see something for $3. And they're very attractive. Short black velveteen gloves by Aris Isotoner for $24. And black satin bow barrette by Tropical for $12. Many of these attractive things that you see are reasonably priced. Glitter. The silver metallic belt is by Esprit Accessories and it's $24. They show a gold and black tapestry waist belt with covered buckle, accessory club for $25. Metallic flame, rayon, gold, silver, and black oblong scarf with attached single hand-knotted fringe, and that's by Echo Scarves for $25. Sparkling jet, gold and black lurex hose by Hanes for $10.50. Large pear-shaped crystal stone earrings with gold bows by Tonic Creations for $34. And they show silver glitter bangles by Van Allen for $18 each. Gray ribbed satin shoulder bag with a fold-over flap by Jeannie Handbags for $22. A small round crystal stud with silver ribbon by Tack Limited for $20. Silver iridescent eclipse watch with coordinated alternating expandable band and silver mirror dial by Sutton Time for $40. Long stretch satin gloves, silver by Found for $12. Well, there's really a lot of elegant dressing things here. Large black acrylic square scarf with silver and gold lurex threads and fringe by Echo Scarf for $25. Octagon crystal stone with dangling gold loop by Tack Limited for $7.50. Crystal rhinestone lip pin in the shape of a pair of lips by Pulcini Jewelry for $20.
December 5th to 7th. The crescent moon stays up later and becomes brighter each night, but not enough to interfere with our view of Jupiter and Mars, which are above and to its left after darkness begins. It advances on the two planets nightly, catching up with Mars on the 7th, when the two planets and the crescent moon make a handsome sight. December 8th. If you missed them last night, look for the moon, Jupiter, and Mars after sundown tonight, when the moon is past both planets. First quarter moon is at 3:01 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. December 11th. Venus is at its greatest brilliancy in the morning sky. December 13th to 15th. The waxing fattens and brightens as it moves into and through Taurus on the way to the full phase. The stars of the Pleiades cluster are close above it on the 13th, and Aldebaran, the brightest star in Taurus, is easily visible in the glow of the moon's brightness on all these nights. December 16th. Full moon is at 2:01 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. By twilight, it has moved to Gemini, about midway between bright Aldebaran to its right and the twin stars Pollux and Castor to its left. December 18th. The moon moves into Cancer before it comes into line with Pollux and Castor. Look early tonight, before it moves offline from the stars to the east, west. December 19th. 4 planets are in conjunction with one another today, but 2 by 2, not all together. Mars finally catches Jupiter at about 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and will be seen very close to Jupiter's left, east. Mercury and Saturn are in line with one another at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, but too close to the Sun to be seen. December 20th.
Testing. Testing. about something that's been bothering me. Howdy, friend. I want to talk about something that's been bothering me.
Testing.
Howdy, friend. I want to talk about something that's been bothering me.
Testing.
Stay home with the kids. They won't even let my sister and me sit on alternate nights so that at least one of us can have fun. Too often become understandably resentful. Says unfortunately, they take their resentment out on the person least able to help the situation. Tell you when they want you to babysit. Round your night and their night, and have a life of your own. There are times when it's nice to have a baby around. When you get to show it off, you feel proud. Possessions crop up. Kids who are able to express some of their anger do tend to do better over time, says Dr. Luckman. That will only worsen the situation. If you think you're being neglected, Sit down with your parents and say, I feel bad because you seem to prefer being with the baby. Instead of speaking about resentment, offer something positive. There are problems no one anticipated. There is
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Science.
These are neutrons.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Science.
These are neutrons.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Science.
These are neutrons.